And we're actually closing the store at 6 p.m. That's it. Say hello. Hello. The party is over. I'm just gonna head home because I've had such a busy day and I'm tired. I've actually made a decision to let it go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, another video of my, it's gonna be an emotional one. I need tissue. Like, yeah, anyway, you guys already know the decision that I took couple months ago, and I told you guys that that's it. I'm gonna close the doors. Like, I'm no longer gonna have a boutique, a bridal boutique, and that decision is still ongoing. Okay, I haven't given up. But I think last time that I talked to you when I was in Cameroon, I told you guys that I was looking for somebody that was going to take over my space, my store, and I just wanted to close the deal with somebody, financially was making sense. So I found a person. So that's what we're going to talk about. Last week I went wedding dress shopping with my girlfriend. Okay, girlfriend, she's getting married, destination wedding, all of that. I'm so excited for her, and she is 2 months out. Like, her wedding is happening in 2 months, and then she still doesn't have a dress. So she was like, let us go shopping. And even though she wanted to custom make her dress, it's too late. It's really too late. Like, even though I could have custom made her dress, it's just too late. So basically, and then she has an hourglass shape. So yeah, like, that shape, beautiful shape. So going to the stores and finding her perfect dress was going to be challenging, but she booked the appointment and then we made it there. So I was the only one who was there with her, just because her mom is out of the country. Her mother-in-law is out of the country. Her sister is here, but she was sick at that time. So I ended up, going with her wedding dress shopping. And guys, oh my God, like, I want to cry. Just be. Don't take it. Taking, just don't be. Practice, girl. Practice.
Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up.
I went to the store and I looked at that bridal boutique and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm closing my store. It kind of made me emotional, seriously. Like, I was happy for her, but as a store owner, as a boutique owner, as somebody who manufactured her gowns, I was there in the design process. I was customizing gowns for so many people. I was in that was my baby. And yeah, so when I was at the store, I had a conversation with the store manager because my friend told the store manager that I had a store, a bridal boutique. And then we went on into the conversations what happened before the pandemic, during the pandemic, and how many retailers were struggling. And then one of the things that the store manager told me is that they had a lot of help, support from the government here in the US, and she can actually relate to because how are you going to, like, handle your payment, your rent, your taxes, your salaries when you have no sales? And she told me that they went like close to a year and barely had sales, and they were in debt, in cheap, and she basically told me that as of last year, that's when they started coming out of the funk and things have been better for them. She basically said, you are making the right decision if you are getting to the point where you have to pay for rent, taxes, salaries out of pockets. And because I told her, I was like, I can't do it for another year. I think when you get to the point where you have to now take your money, like your personal money, in order to inject into the business. And it was, it's not the best feeling. It's not the best feeling. And even though I still had some clients here and there, the money wasn't enough to cover expenses, right? Monthly expenses. So I had a conversation with that lady, and then she was like, I want you to come back in 5 years and tell me. I don't think she's the owner, but I think she's the manager, and she's been working there for 9 years. And she was basically telling me, I want you to come back in 5 years and tell me that you went back at it and you went bigger and bolder. And that's the feeling, okay? That's how I'm feeling right now. I had the same conversation with my sister. My sister told me the same thing. Like, it's don't look at it as failure, which I don't, but just tell yourself that you already mastered the game, okay? You know exactly how it works, and you can always come back bigger and bolder. And I think deep down, that's the only thing that makes me feel confident, or okay, if I can put it like that. That's the only thing that makes me feel like, you know what, girl, you are making the right decision right now. I had a conversation with a friend of mine who's also an entrepreneur, and he told me that sometimes you will have to weather all the storms. Even though it's tough, you have to do it and not give up. And I think that's a beautiful message, but it's also a really dangerous message. Let me land, okay? I think many entrepreneurs are in the position where they don't want to give up because they feel like next year is going to be better. The next year is going to be better. The next year is going to be better. And you just keep on going deeper and deeper into the hole, and then you're still in the negative. One thing that I've learned is that if the business is not making you money, then it's not a business. Even a charity makes money, then it's not a business. And I think it takes a lot of strength and self awareness to say, I think I'm done. I really think I'm done. And I think I knew that in 2022. I knew that in 2022, not even 2020, not even 2021, because I still thought things would get better. And 2021, it was actually really good. So 2022 is when I was OMG. Things are not looking okay. And I gave myself another year, 2023. And if there is a way God can tell you, give it up, that was the year 2023. God was just like, what are you doing? I told you to give it up. And I think you have to listen to your gut. There's this thing that we call gut feeling. You have to listen to it because it doesn't lie. So making that tough decision, and at the same time, as I'm closing my store, as I'm talking to you guys, there are people currently at my store packing up my things and to put it in the warehouse.
I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah.
And as I'm packing up things, my stock, giving over, my space to another owner. At the same time, I'm having to go wedding dress shopping with my friend and looking at these beautiful wedding stores. And I'm just like, oh my God, am I making the right decision? And I think I am, as much as it breaks my heart, I just think I am. So long story short, let me tell you guys about the lady who is actually taking over. Financially, she was the best person that I made the deal with, and that's why it took even this long. So technically, as of April 2nd, I'm supposed to hand over my keys, my store keys, to her. When I was giving the store was empty. And if I have pictures and footage, I will show you guys. The store was pretty empty. That was back in 2017. And I had to build another mezzanine. I had to build the doors. The store didn't have any doors. Didn't have any doors. This is Africa for you. This is Cameroon for you. So I had to build the doors. I had to build everything that was inside there. And part of the deal that I made with the lady is to leave the AC unit, because there's an AC unit there, and leave the big, large mirror that's against the wall. And then what else am I leaving there? Anyway, we went through the whole thing, went through the contract. She signed the contract as of 2 weeks ago, signed the contract. And then I've been working harder and harder on pushing for adverts on social media, on Facebook and all of that, because I really want to get rid of most of the stock, which has been happening, but not at the pace that I want to. Okay. I think yesterday was Saturday. No, the day before, Friday, I had two customers that came over and pick up gowns. I have gowns as low as 125,000 francs CFA and as high as 300,000 or 350,000. And those gowns were actually much more than that before. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently doing. And I'm still going to be selling online, even though I don't have a physical place anymore. I'm still going to be pushing ads so that people can get the remaining stock. I signed a contract with the lady. I mean, when I say it's basically my mom and my sister. They've been on top of it and just giving me phone calls. I'm calling my staff lately a lot. I'm having to sleep at 3 a.m. just because I'm having to call, the owner. I mean, not the owner, the landlord back home to explain to them certain things because they wanted me to be there to sign the papers. And I was like, I can't. But my mom, in the contract, the original contract, my mom is my representative. So she was able to sign the final documents and all of that. So we giving back the keys in 2 days time. I'm talking to you guys. By the time you're watching this, the new owner is already there. I no longer have a physical store. When it comes to selling online, that's something that I don't know if I told you guys about, the challenges is that in Cameroon, we don't have the culture of like buying things online. So when it comes to wedding gowns or evening gowns, it's kind of pricey compared to, like a t-shirt or a little shoe or whatever. So I still need a physical place so that women can try on gowns, wedding gowns. And my staff was able to talk to the lady next door, the store next door, and they get along pretty well. I get along with them pretty well. And then she said, whenever we have a client, a customer who wants to try on a gown, they can actually come to her store. So as of now, that is what we're going to be doing because I don't have a physical space for it right now. I mean, I do, guys. Technically, I do because I've built it already. I don't want to tell you guys where it is, but anyway, I do, but it's not. It doesn't even have tiles, and the space is small. The space was supposed to be a different type of boutique, but I told myself that if I was in Cameroon at this time, maybe I was gonna be, make renovating that space so that I can put my wedding gowns there, and I don't have to pay rent because that's my own construction. But it's not going to be happening for now until I get to Cameroon the next couple of months. So for now, we have the lady next door who was kind enough to tell us you can actually have women come to my store to try on wedding gowns, which works perfectly for us for now. And I think that's the challenge, right? Even though I'm saying I'm going to be selling online, women in Cameroon will not buy hundreds of thousands worth of wedding gowns just for them to see it the day it gets shipped to their houses. They want to try it on. They want to see if it fits perfectly, and that's a wedding gown. So it's not like here where you buy the thing and then you just cross the finger. You don't like it, you can return it. Cameroon is not like that. So I just wanted to make this video just to give you guys an update when it comes to what has been going on. Did I end up finding somebody? The answer is yes. She's way younger. Ooh, she's actually as young as my little brother. I'm like, what? I don't know what type of store she's going to have there, but I can always find out later on. But yeah, so this is it, guys. This is it. Sign the contract. So the new owner is going to be getting the keys on Tuesday. And by tomorrow, Monday, I mean, I'm talking to you guys on Sunday. You guys probably watch it during the week when I have time to edit the video. So on Monday, we're just going to be doing the cleaning. My staff is going to be doing the cleaning. And then that's it. The new owner is going to be going in on Tuesday. So that was a beautiful, beautiful journey. I don't regret it. As much as I want to cry, I want to be like, you know what? And then I went wedding dress shopping with my friend. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like when I'm going through this phase of like, hey, I'm closing the doors. That's when my friend decided, I'm going to get married and I want you to, go wedding dress shopping with me. So anyway, guys, sometimes you have to end things when it's time to end things. And who knows, maybe like everybody is telling me I'll come back bigger and bolder. So no regrets whatsoever. So thank you guys for watching. I know you guys have been supporting me for so long and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to keep you guys up with what is happening and how everything is going. I'll talk to you guys in the next vlog, and I don't know what it's going to be about as usual, but thank you guys for watching. Leave your comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any questions when it comes to closing down a store, opening a store in Cameroon, and so forth, and I'll be glad to answer those questions. So love you guys.
Is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. Yeah.